Diabetes. I first heard this word when I was about 10 years old. My grandfather, Jesus Gonzalez Sr., passed away in 1971 at the age of 66. I don't know exactly what caused his death, but I do know that it was due to complications of his diabetes. Years went by and I never thought about diabetes or heard the word again. When I was 15 years old, my dad, Jesus Gonzalez Jr., underwent surgery for carpal tunnel. While Dad was in recovery, doctor came out and told the family that his surgery went fine, but that he had something to tell my dad, who at the time was 38 years old. That is when I heard the word diabetes again. My dad had it. Looking back and thinking about it now as an adult, I am sure that both my parents had no idea what diabetes was and how serious of a condition it is. I am sure that they probably thought, as long as I'm not dying, it's no big deal, and kept on going about their life the way they always did. That was the only thing they knew, such as eating unhealthy, flour tortillas at every meal, fatty foods which they loved, as well as drinking and smoking, and working 6 to 7 days a week without paying attention to their health. Dad never took care of himself, and at the age of 53, he had his first stroke. He had 3 strokes in a week. My dad was born on November 29, 1939, which makes him 73 years old. He has had many complications due to his diabetes, ranging from vision loss to quadruple bypass surgery and a heart valve replacement. During the same time period, my uncle Guadalupe Gonzalez Sr. was battling his own diabetes complications. He was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 42. He lost his life at the age of 62 due to his complications. My Aunt Julia Perales was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 36. She has learned through the years to control her blood sugar with medications and diet. Diabetes is very prevalent in my family. I have other Gonzalez family members who are either diabetic or have heart disease. I was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 46. I understand how important it is to check my sugar levels and control my diabetes with diet and exercise. Not only that, but my livelihood depends on my health. Because I am a truck driver and it is required by law to have an A1C under a 7 or my CDL will be revoked. When my dad was first diagnosed, there was no one in the community who explained what diabetes was. All they knew was that they had la azúcar en la sangre. Although Dad can't do everything that he would like to do because the strokes have affected his motor skills and his speech, diabetes did not take away his sense of humor, his love of life, his love of family, and his love of music. To me, my dad is a superhero. Now diabetes is a word that I am reminded of daily. I live with it, it is my shadow, and if I don't pay attention to it, it will make itself known to me. I will not go down the same path as my family members who have suffered the consequences of uncontrolled diabetes.